Hello, my name is Jay Hortonberry, and I'm with Freemasonry Facts, a ministry sharing the secrets of Freemasonry and exposing the truth of this false religion. Today, I'd like to talk to you about one of the appendant bodies of Freemasonry, known as the Ancient Arabic Nobles of the Mystic Shrine, also known as the Shriners. This is the guys that wear the fezzes and do circuses and parades and the hospitals. I became a Shriner after becoming a Freemason and a Scottish Rite Freemason. I became a Shriner and also joined the Clown unit. I just want to tell you a little bit about the Shrine. To be a Shriner, noble in the Mystic Shrine, you first have to be a Freemason, and you also have to be a member of the Ancient Arabic the Ancient and Accepted Scottish Rite, or a member of the York Rite. I went through the Scottish Rite, and that's how I became. It was after that I became a Shriner. I don't know anything about the York Rite other than it's a little bit more one-on-one. On the Shriner's altar is placed an open Bible, a Quran, two crossed swords, and a black cube of a gate. It's also known as the Kaaba stone, which is the stone the Muslims are to pray to, pray not to, but pray towards, and it's in the center of Mecca. When the candidate takes the oath, he actually kisses this black stone, much like they do in Mecca when Muslims travel to Mecca, they kiss the black stone or touch it if they can. Anyway, the ritual, the novices' hands are tied and they're led to the door, and they're let in with three knocks. And after knocking, it's asked if we have a belief in the existence of a deity, future rewards and punishments. See the connection right away with immortality. In every section of Freemasonry, it all deals with immortality and gaining admittance into heaven. So after entering into the mosque, the shrine mosque, under the pretenses of becoming a Shriner, the candidate, also known as a novice, they learn that we're portraying the poor sons of the desert who are weary of the hot sands and the burning sun of the plains, we humbly crave shelter and the protection under the protecting dome of the temple. So basically what we're doing is we're asking to become, because we're in the hot sands, we need protection from the dome of the temple, which is the Islamic temple. There's an abundance of Islamic verbiage in from each of the officers of the mosque, which is really cool. It's enchanting sounding ritual, and the officer of the lodge will speak a phrase, and then you'll hear a gong and some music playing afterwards. And every officer speaks, and then you hear the gong, and then you hear this music, and it's really kind of cool. It's all the Arabic music and horns and stuff like that. As this first section comes to a close, the high priest states that there are Muslims among us. There are others who swerve from propriety, but who seeketh Islam earnestly seeks true direction. But those who swerve from the truth and justice shall merit and reap an abundance of chastisement. So when you become a Shriner, you profess that Allah is God, and you take your oath on the Quran. You kiss this black cube of a gate that's supposed to represent the rock in Mecca. And when you address the potentate in the mosque. You bow with both hands forward and say shalom, and then as you come back up, you make a crescent with your right hand, place it over your heart, and say alakim, and that's the shrine, dugar, and sign, right? So, so all of this is tying the candidate to the Muslim faith, and of course they're going to tell you, yeah. My question was, the Muslim and the Arabic nature of the shrine. I was kind of sketchy. It seemed kind of sketchy to me because when I became a Shriner, it was during all the Desert Storm stuff. So this was really kind of high on my list of red flags. But everyone I asked about the Arabic nature assured me that this was simply a theme picked to have a basis for the group. And when I asked a coworker about the Quran, he told me the Quran was just another Bible. And then I expressed my concern about calling God Allah, even though I really didn't understand anything. I was assured that Allah was just another name for God because we all pray to the same God. Anybody that is a Christian, that's a follower of Christ, this should be a huge red flag for you, and you should recognize right away where the problem is. If you're a follower of Christ, you should recognize where the issue is when people tell you that we're praying to the same God. I will also add this before I close. This is the longest video I've ever made. Back years prior to me becoming a candidate in the shrine, after the ritual, there was a hazing phase known as the hot sands. And this was all eliminated due to people getting hurt. It was a hazing ritual where there was a lot of antics, and one of the things, the candidate would walk across this mat that was copper mesh, and it was electrified, so it would burn your feet, so you were walking through the hot sands. And there was numerous other things that would happen. The year I went through the ritual of becoming a Shriner was the first year in Cincinnati that I know of that they did not have a hazing ritual. And it was canceled because of an event that happened in 1989 where a candidate sued for injuries. So there is that. I won't go into a whole lot about it because there really isn't a whole lot about it that I know of. So anyhow, thank you for tuning in. If you like what you're seeing, please subscribe. I'm going to bring out some more videos as time goes by. I'm slow at it. I'm a low budget guy, so I just pray for eyes to be open and ears to be open to the truth, and that anybody that's a follower of Christ really examine themselves and examine Freemasonry for themselves, and seek the truth and ask the Holy Spirit to guide them to the truth. If you don't know Christ, I pray that you ask Jesus Christ into your life now. Thanks for watching.